Hi guys, it's me, Tiffany. Today we are going to do a potato reveal. I have 6 remaining bags of potatoes. I've already harvested about 5 of my bags. I'm going to take you along for 2 of the bags, and then the other 4 I'm going to leave them for another day. I like to harvest my potatoes when the leaves have died back. These could stand to sit another week or 2, but they are turning yellow, and if you look down here, you see that I have some leaves that have completely crisped up. They're kind of crispy, and so I'm going to go ahead and harvest that bag and the bag in front of it. While we're watching the potato reveal, I want to do a quick reflection of my potato harvest this year and what I might change for next year. So what I did this year is I planted these potatoes in feed bags, the feed that my chicken food comes in, and also some soil bags, simply because I didn't have my garden prepared. And I really kind of like the results. I put soil in the bags. Of course, I added fertilizer, making sure that I add a little bit extra potassium, because potatoes have potassium, and also a little extra nitrogen, because I have heard that potatoes are heavy feeders. Occasionally, I would also add a liquid fertilizer called AgriThrive. That's kind of a low-dose fertilizer, but it works fabulously. And of course, I regularly water the potatoes. You can kind of tell that the soil is wet right now, and that's because it's been raining a lot. So even if I didn't water the potatoes, it's been raining so much that the soil would not dry out. I like the economical use of the bags. And also, when you think of environmental aspect, instead of throwing away these bags, I'm actually using them again in my garden. So that's a good thing. The production of potatoes in these bags is pretty good. So you can see that I'm harvesting a decent crop, and I'm satisfied with it. I don't eat potatoes with every meal, so I am getting enough out of these bags to keep me throughout the fall and even the winter. And really, I'm going to plant a second crop, because our growing season is long enough that I can plant some more potatoes. So here in a little bit, I'm probably going to plant some Yukon Gold potatoes, because I like the flavor of those the best right now. Anyway, some changes that I plan to make for next year. So this year I put a lot of potatoes in these bags. Like, there may have been, I would say, minimum 6 potatoes, max maybe 9, 10 per bag. And you might be like, well, why did you plant so many potatoes? When I planted these potatoes, the seed potatoes are potatoes that I had saved from last year, and because of my move, I really didn't take that great care of them, and they were kind of like soft and spongy, and they had these long growths from them. Long story short, I did not know if they were going to produce, and so I just put a lot of potatoes in one bag, thinking, well, if I put so many, at least one of them will grow, right? And come to find out, most of them grew. Not all of them, but most of them grew. The next thing I would change is, I've been watching potato reveals, especially from people in like Ireland or Scotland or the United Kingdom and over that way. And I'm finding what they do is they plant 2 layers of potatoes, and that will fill up the bag with potatoes, as opposed to having most of the potatoes growing near the top. So I'm going to try that next year. In each bag, I think that I will plant only 4 potatoes, 2 in the top layer, and then 2 in the midsection layer. That way I should have potatoes all throughout my bag. I'm looking forward to that. The next thing that I would change is I'm going to keep my varieties separated. In these bags, I just threw whatever potatoes I could find. Another change I'm going to make is no purple potatoes next year. The reason why I grow them is just for the novelty of it, just to say, hey, I have purple potatoes. They don't really produce that well. The potatoes are small. I don't think the taste is really that great. So no purple potatoes next year. And then something that I'm going to do this year is I like the results of growing in potato bags so much. I'm going to try this with my sweet potatoes. So as we speak, I have got some sweet potato slips soaking in water to encourage roots. And then I'm going to put those slips, 2 slips per bag, in these chicken feed bags and see what they do. I'll let you know. Okay guys, so this is my total potato harvest so far. This includes potatoes that I have harvested about a few days ago. I have eaten some potatoes, so they're not all out here, but I have right here some purple potatoes. Don't know what variety they are. Then right here, these are red Norlands. These right here in the middle, I think all are Baltic Rose. I love how prolific those are. And then over here, these are Sarpomira. Now, the issue with my Sarpomira is I've had all my potatoes mixed together, and Sarpomira apparently needs more time to grow than the rest of my potatoes. So I'm gonna have to make note of that. And next year, make sure that my container with Sarpomira contains only Sarpomira. That way I can let that container grow longer and get the potatoes a little bit bigger. And then on the end, these are right here. These are, I think, Yukon Gold. They could be Kennebec, but I'm pretty sure they're not. I'm pretty sure they're Yukon Gold. So that's it, guys. I'll keep you updated on the progress of my garden and all my projects. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.